Alright, so they're watching Press Shows the CP Collection to the Cops by JiDion. Let's get it, man. He's been dropping bangers and bangers and bangers upon bangers. Shout out to Dion. W video. I'm gonna like it already. I already know it's gonna be good. I already know.
Meet Sean Grogan.
Oh, hell no, brother.
Plumber from Lufkin, Texas.
The
The reason why we're
I'm
having a
locking.
chat with him is because he wanted to get some overtime work and lay some pipes down in
Oh,
our decoys.
I was gonna say lay down pipe. I already knew it.
We made some shocking discoveries.
He looks like a normal dude too. Holy shit.
Not only is Sean into cheese pizza,
Oh,
but
no.
he's also into furry friends doing
Hey.
unfriendly things to young people. I want to give a huge shout out to PP Southeast Texas for letting EDP Watch tag along.
That
on
guy
this
said the hardy R. I know him.
Relax and hit that like button and get this video to 100,000 likes.
I really liked
so
it.
that you really
Hey,
appreciate
like up the
work
video
that
too,
we
man. If
do.
you're watching this, please.
And also make sure you subscribe because 60%
And
of
sub
the
up.
viewers
I never say that.
us. And enjoy today's episode.
My first time
of
saying that, I think, ever.
EDP Watch.
Let's get it, JiDion. I hope the volume's good too. Should be good. Oh, yeah. I'm nothing louder.
All right, what's good, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. Mr. Gordon Flowers, let us tag along for this one. I promise, for the people that don't like him, this video will have no racism at all. I promise.
I just said that.
No racism in this video for at least the first 30 seconds. So I mean,
Man, today's dude is pretty
Get it, man.
bad. I mean, while he was kind of talking sexual to the decoy, he's made a lot of
little more than that
indicators
pig.
that he definitely is into cheese pizza and possibly also trades it. And we know for a fact
That's
that he
very
is
illegal.
definitely into
Get where it
cheese
belongs.
and has images of those because he straight up sent it to our decoys. So
Oh.
Sean's a great dude.
yeah, exactly. You know, it's a guy that looks out for our kids and the animals. So
W sarcasm.
Talk to him about that. Putting the
Wow.
spotlight on him for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you're gonna hit 5. Listen, you're not a bad guy. You're gonna hit 3.
Obviously,
Since he's a plumber, you're gonna have to hit him with he's the backbone of our economy.
right. 2, we wouldn't be
Ooh.
talking to you right now if.
I'm gonna
And
join
then,
up.
You know, on one side of fried pickles.
Absolutely. Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
That's what he's gonna say. The W predicts. Predicts attack.
Hey, you got a package for a Sean Grogan?
Nobody's in chat right now.
Yeah.
You probably need to go down to the office and let them take it down there.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, do that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's a plumber, bro. That's a good ass job too,
You
bro.
would be the best
If you guys ever need plumbing job, bro, that shit is expensive. Y'all know, bro.
Absolutely. How's it going?
Fixing this bathrooms, be
Package for a Sean Grogan?
And he's not here right now.
plumbers is not bathrooms, you know.
Gotcha.
Plumbing is
Yeah, it's a,
yo.
it's a sign for
Ignore
type
that,
deal.
gang.
Would he be here anytime soon, or?
They're usually
They could be bathrooms,
in
though.
and out all day. He's one of our. Hang on.
He's one of our top tier. If he says that, GG's, bro. This guy's losing his career. I hope he gets in trouble. He's gonna lose a career. He'll be done. He cook. I love this shit. I live for this shit. If he trades that shit, that's weird, bro.
It's either they order it or gets sent to them. I have no idea.
Oh, is that him?
Maybe. Sean?
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
You see my ID or something?
No, are you Sean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's this?
Yo, Jed.
No, it's about some.
Y'all serving me papers or something?
I wish. Nah. I'll just play.
You've been
It's
served.
about some messages to Ariel, the girl online that I was talking to. You just want to go talk over there about just at the gas station or something?
I've seen this online, so I know what's happened. I know the cops are probably going to come out and arrest
Oh, he knows.
W
knowledge.
Listen, dude, you're 20.
Why do we see his license plate? That's not good.
Okay, so we have no intention of, I mean, you're working hard. I mean, you're at work right now. We have no intention of dropping a nuke or anything like that.
If we were trying to do that, we would have already did that, man. We
Right,
just want to talk.
like your job is no idea why.
So he knows he's already
Okay,
guilty.
For safety reasons, man.
One.
We're 2 big dudes. You know what I mean? You're a little guy. We're just gonna record it. They're gonna be at that distance. This is just to physically show that obviously nothing's happening between us. But we just want to have an honest to God conversation.
Am I going to jail today?
That's not. That's not.
Okay,
our
I
intention.
hope
mean,
so,
obviously,
bro.
we'd have to come here to talk to you if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we. I think they would have had some knowledge of kind of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to call anybody. I'm not here to, do anything but talk to you. Now, I'll tell you this: if you were 50 years old with an ice cream truck going around the school, that'd be a little bit different, right? But you're 27. If it wasn't a hump that we think
It
you
doesn't
could
matter.
go
He's
with,
yapping. He's
you'd
always
probably
trying to get the trust
say.
of the
So,
guy
I'm
so he can
bored, by
speak
the
to
way,
him.
so I treat you like this.
You build trust so they open more. You feel me?
Yeah.
Open more by letting him know stuff.
So,
Everything that's on there is yes.
okay. So if you're willing to be
He's
fully
admitting
honest
things
with us,
already?
I see no reason why we can't work through this, right?
Yeah.
Easily.
So just I'm gonna tell you straight out, how'd you get Telegram?
Heart 152 beats per minute.
Let's not pull out the phone. Just how do we get?
That's
on
not how it
Telegram?
works, dude. Oh my god, I don't actually sped. I'm sorry.
I've had
Let me
it for
stop.
a few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you know what I'm going to ask about
BPM.
Telegram? I know you know. Do you know what I'm going to ask about Telegram?
I don't actually know what it's used for. I've had it since I was younger.
Right. But did it turn into something you weren't expecting at some point?
I've had a few things pop up on there.
Okay.
Alright, just
Got it.
beware of Telegram, it looks like, bro. Every single one of these guys always have Telegram or some
Okay,
weird
so
shit, and they
I
do
wanna
some
put
weird
these
shit on
away,
it.
And if you're gonna be honest about Telegram, you know, it's kind of like, put it like this: if you and another plumber kind of mess up a little bit, right? Basically, your boss comes up to you and it's like, hey man, you know, both of y'all are doing something stupid, and one of y'all is honest about it, the other one's dishonest. Who do you think the boss would rather work with?
Person that was honest.
Okay, so I hope you're gonna be that honest.
Good
guy.
little analogy
You are gonna
there.
be that honest guy with me, okay? So some of the stuff that popped up on Telegram, like what do you think we're referring to? Because this is stuff I know, so I just want to
Probably
make.
stuff that I'd rather not say.
Let me ask you this: are any of those?
Damn,
pictures
bro, that's
yours
crazy.
Yourself, or is it somebody just sending them?
So people were sending them to me.
Okay.
But I have not saved them to my phone.
Okay, well that I
So they're-
appreciate.
And they're in the chat.
Right. So that's a huge step, and that's something I actually appreciate. I mean, you know, do the right
Honesty.
thing. So let me ask you this: are these mostly girls, boys, or both?
Yeah. What you just said.
Both.
Both.
Okay. So just be very honest about this, all right? Because this is something that we didn't come here stupid, right?
I wish I didn't have glasses so I can see his eyes.
Honest with me and
100%, man. I'm a straight up guy, dude. You're a plumber. You're a straight up guy.
Backbone of our economy, man.
Back
There it
to our
is.
economy. And if they ask what's going on, I'll just say it's about personal family
I'm
stuff.
sure they already know.
I did not. Honest to God, I did not tell him what's going on. Okay.
He
I'm
still
looking
doesn't
at
believe him a
eyes,
little bit.
I swear to God.
There you
I
go.
didn't tell him what's going on. Okay. So, what are some of the age ranges that they've sent?
Probably f***ing on a.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty.
Hey, bother y'all, this is my place of business.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
sir.
we can just go to the gas station.
Y'all go where y'all want to,
Okay.
but not here.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, as far as they know, all we said was we have to drop a package off to you. We just wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
They don't know any of your business.
100%.
We want to keep it that
We're
way.
not with a marching band, you know, fucking putting a billboard here or any crap like that.
I wonder why they do that sometimes. The people that own
We'll
places
go
like
over
that.
But it's kind of hard to avoid online, huh?
All right, we're off their property.
I guess they're
We can
defensive
stay
of their
right
property,
here.
you know?
So the stuff they've sent.
Like how they got
probably
cameras,
blown
right?
up. Anything with like toddlers or anything younger than that?
Because you know those people, they don't have any soul at all. I mean, if they have the decency, if they have the audacity to record it,
There's some apps that are pretty f***ing dog.
Wait, which apps do
Oh,
you
he
know?
would
of?
know.
What we're talking about right now.
Telegram.
Telegram?
What
See,
else
don't
have you
download
seen them
Telegram.
kinda
Stay away
recommend?
from Telegram, gang. Whoa! These.
LED, like that.
so like, does that ever happen on like any
Arp?
other apps, like on Instagram or Facebook? Like, do they send links to go to other apps from those apps?
Now that you think about it, I've had one or two on Instagram. And I
Huh?
just ignored them. You know, because I already know what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a gimmick.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Or get you in trouble, or get you.
Like one of those catfish shit that, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen them like recommend any other apps like besides Telegram? Like go here and talk to me about whatever.
WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, WhatsApp's
Anything
pretty
else you can think of?
universal for
That's about it.
people
Gotcha, no
texting.
problem. When they send stuff that's f***ing up, we talking like videos, pictures, both, or both? Okay. Look, I look at you as a witness.
This is the
to stuff. I
honest,
don't
the
look
most
at you as somebody
honest
who's
pred
into
I've
it.
ever
Obviously,
seen
wouldn't
this
be here
channel.
otherwise, right?
No, actually, the kid was pretty honest too from last video.
Be here to arrest me.
Who knows? But you know, as a witness,
He's aware of this
seeing
guy, at
these
least.
posts, is it mostly like in a group setting, or is it like individuals, or?
Group?
Okay. So what would be happening in a video of like a 4-year-old?
Either them playing with themselves.
Okay.
Or the father or the mother.
Father or the mother. Okay.
So that would be declared incest, obviously.
So
What?
what makes you think it's the father? Like just your educated guess. What makes you think it's the father or the mother in those videos?
I don't know.
Bro, this shit
Like the way they have
exists,
access
bro.
to
Oh
the
my
kids,
god.
Something like that.
Okay.
So is it like,
We're cooked.
would
We
you
live
say
in
it's
a
them,
dark world,
like,
gang.
actually
I
sending that stuff to you, like the father or the mother, or is it maybe like a third party?
Yeah, third.
You think it's like a third
Okay.
party?
So they get it from somewhere. They share. Okay, I got you. What's the mom and dad doing to these kids?
Just abusing them, you know.
that's not right, bro.
We're
Some
talking
people,
slapping?
not everybody deserve kids, bro. Puerto Rico, bro.
Oh, okay, okay. What type of stuff is
This
happening?
is
Are we
ass,
talking
bro.
Creative sex? Are we talking jobs or?
Yeah, probably, most likely.
So the reason I want to ask about the video
Ugh.
is because, you know, I'm sure you know that I mean, this is somebody who's not really hiding too much. I mean, you're not trying to be discreet about it because I don't think you're up to anything bad. But obviously,
It's got me nervous. Right
no, I do.
No, man, hey, listen, man, you good. Look, like
You
we
should
said,
be,
It's those people making it,
man.
you know? The moms, the dads, the people
Yeah,
that
and
you're seeing in
consumers
there.
too. JiDion.
If
I was
anything,
trying to
if you
get
saw
stressed. My
murder
bad.
Right
Let
here.
me lock in.
Obviously, you had nothing to do with the murder. You're not the bad guy. But a cop is gonna come up and talk to you, you know? Even though you had nothing to do with it, you saw it, you witnessed it.
Right, and obviously we're not cops, but like, you know, it's the same thing. These people are just kind of trying to wrap you up, and that's not what we think's happening. You know, we don't think you're actually wrapped up in that. We just think these people are trying to. I guess how could you tell it was like a 5-year-old in these videos?
You can just, you tell it's a little kid, man.
Okay. No, fair. Okay, so it's just like pretty blatant. Okay.
Man, we understand that this is hard, man. You know, it's like if you talk about 9/11, it's hard to relive it, but it's one of those things where it's
I'm
etched in
sorry.
your mind.
It's
and we
just
get that.
like,
We're not trying
out
to
of
put you in
everything,
any
that's not what I
trauma,
thought.
But like I said, we
My bad.
obviously
Another
don't
one was
care,
tragic,
but, like,
sorry.
you witnessed
It was
this
just
stuff,
crazy.
You know what I mean? And we just want to figure out like what it was that you witnessed.
Right. Like it's not like you know, it's like the video of 9/11. Like it's not pleasant to watch.
Oh
we
my
can all
God.
recollect it, right? Like
That
I
video
can tell
is
you
crazy,
exactly
by
what
the way.
happened in that video, but I'm gonna stick to my stomach when I watch it, right? So that's kind of a similar thing. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, it just shows how empathetic you are. Like, bro, like just reliving it, man. I could see you.
It's almost
getting shaky,
psychological what they're
stomach
doing.
getting queasy, man. Obviously, if we thought you were a bad guy, you would not be talking to any of us right now.
right, exactly. It was
They're
mentioned
glazing him,
there,
in
you
other
know,
words.
And of course, it matches with the records too. I mean, I think you're just honest.
For
with
now,
whoever
at
you talk
least.
to.
Until he
But you
opens
mentioned
up, and then
to
once he does,
Ariel,
they're gonna
there's
destroy his
videos of
ass.
Girls her age with dogs or whatever.
Jesus creepers.
What the
Jesus. What world do we live in? 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 What do
I've seen it on there.
I love animals. I would never in my life, gang.
You know, be butt-ass naked, shit like that.
And how old are these girls? Like, what's the youngest girl you think you've seen with a dog on there?
Had the-
Probably, I don't know, man. Couldn't really tell you. Probably,
Gosh, okay.
it's
Well,
pretty-
genuinely appreciate your honesty. Do you have kids of your own, or?
no, sir.
Okay, got it. But I'm sure you have nieces, nephews, and all that stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So I mean, you're looking out for them by doing this. So
We appreciate you, man.
yeah.
So what's gonna happen?
Well, so
He's so
I
nervous
kinda
what's
do
gonna happen. He
wanna,
doesn't know what the. He knows there's consequences to his actions. He's 27 years old, right? That'd be ringtone.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
boss.
I don't know, to be honest with you. Depending on how this situation goes, rather not say it over the phone. That'd be something in private.
Yeah,
Something very bad.
He didn't do anything. We're just having, you know, just a God's honest conversation and everything. Oh, you still on the clock? Oh, that's your boss.
All right, bye-bye.
How long have you been working there for?
About to lose a
2
valued
I was
employee.
gonna say, man, you know, whatever.
He said 10 years, my bad.
2 years.
2
Nice,
years.
man.
Oh, I
I
thought
was
he said
gonna
10.
say, man, you
Damn.
know, whatever
17?
preconceived notions they may have, man, you can go on there and you can spin the story to whatever you want because at least on our end, they don't know jack.
Okay.
No, straight up, dude. Like, if you go tell them that someone was scamming you online, I just had to get it taken care of. I mean, it's not our business. You know what I'm saying? So, what's with this trading that goes on?
Trading.
JDP
Some
Spirit
of
is
these
crazy.
people in the past will ask you, you know, like, oh, do you have pictures? And they'll be like, yeah, and you either tell them yeah or no, and then they'll be like, do you want to trade or not? Have you found anything that I've traded in the app? Is that what you're trying to get at? I have.
Oh.
What prompted you to kind of exchange some of this stuff?
A cheese pizza trader? What is it, tobacco?
Man,
Being horny? Okay.
I've been horny, gang. We've all been horny, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Tell me about underage stuff, you think?
Oh, what's that shit called? I forgot what it's called.
It's too personal, but anything happened to you when you were younger? Or?
we're not going to talk about that.
Okay, but it's something.
Something
good.
happened.
Okay. Do you think entering this world kind of is a way to relive or kind of try to cope with past trauma?
I'm not understanding you.
Like basically, you mentioned that by not answering, if something happened to you, something probably happened, right? And I don't want to go. No need to relive the trauma. But do you think kind of going on Telegram and dealing with this type of stuff, do you think it's a way to kind of cope with what happened to you when you were younger? Or?
I don't know, man, to be honest with you. I really don't know.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, we're looking at you right now.
Jesus,
I mean, I don't
man.
think you're definitely not a guy who needs trouble, but have you ever thought that you needed help for this or anything? Or
Yeah, probably.
okay.
Maybe. I mean, it's not. to that
Definitely
point.
need help, bro.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not
You say you're
even.
27,
There's no
right,
maybe,
man?
bro. You do.
Listen, bro, I'm 32. And he's 45, man. You know, our lives are starting to, you know, into the end, but bro, you're still in your 20s, dog. You know what I mean?
This is the most
It's one of those
craziest
things
thing I've
where
heard
it's
in this
like, you
video.
can't teach an old dog new trick, and you're a young dog on the block, man. So obviously,
Bro,
there's ways to where we could get past this. No one has to know. You can get the right help that you need, and cause, bro, you don't want to be trading this stuff. Like, if you had to say, like, what was the youngest that you had sent to someone else?
I know he does. He
I'm
does.
Use this for an example,
He
but
does,
like, what was
Angela.
the youngest you would say you sent?
I don't know.
Might be like 5, 10.
Why are we
Okay,
going
so you
lower?
said
I
you
heard.
go
I
to
swear
somebody
that's.
else, you know what I mean?
I swear
I
that's.
understand, bro. Without that past trauma,
Am I hearing that correctly? I swear, I hope I'm not, gang.
Like this, man, and that's perfectly understandable.
How often have they sent like newborns and that type of shit?
5.
Okay. So I want to try to get those kids, and these are like
He's
we're
27.
talking-
27. He's 27. 27.
Yes, man.
He's 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's nervous as shit right now. He fall down to his knees.
We don't want to stand above you, man. 'cause,
He's
like,
realizing the
at the end of the day,
consequences.
you, me,
There's
him, we all
consequences
bleed
to
the
his
same, man.
actions, his shady actions too, while
You
we're
have
at it.
problems, and we have problems too that we're still dealing with, man. We've had people that came to us talking about stuff like this as well.
She speaks
that
of
have
trading
gotten
is
us better.
wicked.
And man, it's one of those things where, hey dog, I can tell you right here, right now, obviously we can have this conversation. You can go back to work, spend whatever story you want, and then when you get home, start deleting
Cops,
that stuff
cops,
on
please,
your phone.
cops.
But I'll tell you right now, a cop pulls you over, they have probable suspicion, maybe you're drunk or something, they detain you, they might just
Me neither.
illegally go through
I
your
never got
phone.
it.
Whatever they find on that phone, they could just use that, man. Even though you think you
Especially
deleted
when you have
it,
a nice
dog.
job, like a
So
he's
it's
a
one of
plumber,
those things
man.
where it's just like, you're not gonna shit us, we're not gonna shit you. We know for a fact that it's on your phone right now, but that's okay. I said we know for a fact that that stuff is on your phone.
And
right
that's-
now. And
that right there could get you in
because
big
we're gonna get
trouble.
that stuff off of your phone right here, right now.
Say there's a way to just delete those off your phone. If I were to do, I'm not saying I'm going to take your phone and do that, but if I were to go into your phone and try to say, hey, I got to find you to delete on here, where's the first place you would look?
Probably Telegram or WhatsApp.
Where specifically?
Telegram was
on
a
Telegram?
bad app. I didn't know WhatsApp was like that bad. What the freak? I talked to my mom there and my sister.
Probably got everything right here, man.
But it's one thing having it right here, but it's another thing it being on there.
Right, it's on a piece of paper. I mean, I could just shred that
Well,
shit
you know.
up and, it's gone. But so would it be in like group chats on Telegram, or would it just be individuals that have sent you just some garbage or?
So you want to see?
No. I'm just gonna trust your honesty on this.
Yeah, it's just when you click on it, it's got all the things.
Okay.
Wanna see
How
it
many do you
actually.
think
Wow. Okay.
slipped through and somehow downloaded on your gallery?
I have no idea, man.
Okay. Well, let me ask this: have you
A
ever had to
lot?
delete stuff off your gallery?
The quotations was a
That was kind of
lot.
like, oh, I shouldn't have this.
Man, you don't want the nieces or the nephews to see that stuff on your phone. They're gonna be like, Uncle Sean, can I go on your phone? And
That's pretty good,
I'll be
Angelo.
all
I
over
know that.
this.
Right.
Listen, man, you can leave whenever you want, but obviously, I like.
How
I
can
said
you have it
earlier,
on?
man,
This
it's one of
is
those
crazy.
uncomfortable conversations,
On the
man.
phone.
But like when you go home tonight and you look at yourself in the mirror, man.
I hope we don't
tell
go
you,
home.
Man, you're gonna look at yourself like a whole new person.
I hope he gets in
like a
trouble.
mask peeling off your face, man.
I've seen these videos online of people getting busted and.
Yeah, but those videos.
The pumpkin
online,
video,
man,
if you know,
They
the
show
alley-oop
pumpkins after
video.
they shoot them.
No. The cops, like two guys come up and try to talk to him, like, oh yeah, here's the sheriff's department too. You're under arrest.
Let's talk about
I've
JiDion.
seen those videos too.
I've only seen the Twitter.
I've only seen the ones where like they be slapping them. I saw one where they shot them in the head with a paintball gun, and that would just make people more recluse. That's just gonna make people go more in, and that's just gonna make them want to do it more. Because you feel vilified, then you're gonna act that way.
Right. So have you been a plumber for your
a
whole
good
life?
take
or has
on
that
that.
just been like just?
I don't know, man. Here's the cops. Here we go.
Oh yeah!
I'm not too sure.
No, I'm not.
How's it going, sir? Basically, we're just having a conversation here with Sean Grogan.
Take his
Sean,
phone,
basically,
police
there's
officer.
You gotta get rid of. Okay. And you.
Supposedly.
But he's gonna get rid of it though.
Well, is this basically what you told us
Supposedly,
that would be on
okay.
your Telegram chats? Okay.
So you have it on you?
Yes, sir.
Cop is on that
You're
already.
not gonna talk to girls anymore. Okay. And you're not gonna send bestiality videos to any other girls. You promise?
Yes.
Look me in my eye and you promise you're gonna delete all that off that phone right now that you have on your possession.
Yes.
This is always crazy to me how they do this, and they always like, yes, I would never do this again.
You willing to give me your pen?
Yes, sir.
What are we gonna find on your phone?
You don't have to do this, by the way.
You have it.
If you ever get in trouble, guys, you don't have to give them your phone.
Well, basically, you mentioned to us that you have that people send videos of like as low as horns, right?
Yeah.
No way.
And he also was telling us about like the year-olds having sex with dogs.
It's all getting recorded too by
That
the
wasn't him
cam.
recording it, but
The
he
cop.
did receive it, and he would also trade it with other
Cam-
people. But you
Jesus
sent it,
Christ,
though, but you
dude.
didn't record it.
No, I did not record it.
Okay, but you won't send it to anybody else. You're gonna stop. Look me in my eye and promise me you're gonna stop trading child.
Yes, sir.
This is the last time, man. Give me a hug, man.
Give me a hug.
This is your last time.
Hell yeah, they probably do. They feel sick. It's probably the sickest people in the world, bro. Like actually, I don't know. I'm not even trolling.
So seamlessly. When was it?
I prefer a murder over someone like this, bro. I really do. The worst kind of people in the whole
I
world.
didn't
The worst
even
kind.
think that. That's why I was texting you. I was like, call?
Yeah.
I was like, we got everything. Like,
Yeah.
how you guys gonna kick us off the property, but then like be super nosy and still look like
y'all could have had the tea right there.
yeah, y'all could have like literally heard everything.
Oh, I see.
Well,
The
dude,
guys
actually
in job were.
solid, dude. Because dude, some of these fucking places, I'm calling the cops. You get inside right now, and you don't talk to them at all. Dude, but you think a group of plumbers would kind of know what's going on and say we don't want a piece of this shit. So.
Of course, he's trying to pipe a little girl.
Yeah, like I said, detective's on the way.
Got it.
He's cool.
The detective.
So we're gonna try to
Yeah.
be as friendly as we can.
He was pretty forthcoming to us, I'd say.
He
Good
understood
tactic
that
right there.
From the videos I've seen, not from this group, that you
Yeah.
got kind of lucky. He's like, oh yeah. He said when I saw the cameras, I knew it was over.
Yeah.
Not right to beat on him, but I understand.
Nah, let the people in jail beat up on him.
Yeah, I mean, he'll get it.
Beat up on them cheeks.
Dude, I'd much rather.
Hey, yo.
I'd much rather.
One of the cops did?
Cruise for a few days and be a sex offender for life.
Yeah.
So.
I love when they're like, here, just
That
beat
is
me
true.
up. Just beat the crap out of me. I deserve it. It's like, you do deserve it.
Deserve both, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
See, like cops, everybody agrees with it. It's not an uncommon take.
And also get him arrested. We would fucking do that, but you know.
It's been one of those things like I gotta take you to jail too, but I completely understand.
Right.
Yeah, like
Anything happen like this here in Lufkin?
Like this that I'm aware of, yeah. I mean, we get child stuff periodically. It kind of comes in waves.
kind of
Yeah,
sad.
he follows a lot of those accounts and
Oh
He
yeah.
got a lot of it.
oh, you saw it?
He showed me everything.
Oh my
He
God.
showed the cop everything. Like for real? I just thought it was cap.
Thank you guys.
Like I said, I'm just keeping
That's
it friendly.
even
Dallas County, they
like
would've gave him his
that.
phone back. No, like literally, they would have.
He's not going home
Take you
tonight.
back to the station, interview him, everything there.
Awesome, thank you guys.
That few
Hey, I
cops,
appreciate
man.
you
Let's
guys
go.
watching to the end of the video. If you guys
Oh,
did,
no,
be sure to
hey,
hit
hey.
that like button. Let's try to get this
He's
video
I
to
seen
over
everything.
100,000 likes. It helps us
That'd
out
be video.
because without him giving him ends, so we're already.
Thank you guys for watching the rest of the video. Appreciate you for
And
watching. Take
lastly-
care. And JiDion.
I just want to give you guys an update on Sean. Actually, a local news station over in Lufkin did a story about him. And from what I read, he has a very high bond. So I do not think he's going to be getting out anytime soon. I think he should be definitely in jail until he's sentenced. And I think whenever he gets sentenced, he's going to be in jail for a long time because that man had a lot of cheese pizza. So, you know, just a huge shout out to the Lufkin Police Department. They did a stellar job. And just a huge shout out to you guys. And
I like seeing
subscribe.
consequences.
It's literally a godsend from you from the bottom of my
That's good.
heart.
JiDion.